They can do it like me.
Remix.
Like me. If you got a lot of haters, throw your hands up.
Hey, how you doing again, GRC family? This is Al Bush, Certified Life Coach Professional Advisor. I'm here with the All-Star, Zion Willis. So Zion, tell me who Zion is.
I'm in the IB program at Spruce Creek. I play basketball at Campbell, and I'm a freshman playing at Spruce Creek. Yeah.
Okay. So now I've seen one of your games at Campbell Middle School, and you very awesome and aggressive player, which is good because everybody wanted to see the star of the team take control of the game, which I've seen that multiple times in your game that day out of 10. So, how do it feel when your team down by 3 points and you in the game with 30 seconds left, fourth quarter?
It's kind of like a little bit of nerve-wracking because you gotta think about what's gonna happen next, what's your next move, play, try not to turn over the ball. It's really a thinking process, and you gotta be careful what you do. You gotta listen to your coaches at the time, and listen to your teammates.
Okay. So at that point in time, what do you do? How do you prep or encourage your teammates? Hey man, we down by 3 points, 30 seconds left, fourth quarter. What inspiration message you share with your teammates?
I tell them that if whatever happens, just keep your head up and just try hard for whatever happens. And if what's gonna happen is gonna happen. Can't change it.
Okay, I got you. I like that. Good answer. So we all remember our first games, our first playoff, our first game on the court. In your case, so how did that feel?
At Campbell, my first game when coming back from COVID, it felt good a little bit. It was kind of a bit nervous because I wasn't on the court for a little minute. But yeah, my first game with Creek during the summer, had to step up to a higher plate. It's not middle school anymore, so you gotta take it even more serious. And yeah, just gotta put your arm into it.
Okay, that's a good idea. I like that. Good answer, good feedback. So, I'll tell you something. First minute I do conferences, like I said before, and the first conference I had, I was nervous. I talk fast now, but I talk even faster, right? And so I completely understand and relate with you. Hey, when you first time for something, you're nervous, the butterflies, but once you start talking and start getting your groove on with the basketball courts, then hey, you're unstoppable, right? You feel more comfortable, you know what you're doing, you speak with your team, and that's a good thing, right? You're like the coach on the court, and that's the beautiful thing. You be the coach on the court and coach your teammates to the next play, right? And I've noticed that with you, and I've seen that game at Campbell Middle School. I haven't caught any of your, I'm going to catch some of your basketball game when it begins, but Campbell, I've seen that aggressiveness you had and you showed, and the good team spirit you have with your team as well, so that's a good thing. Tell me about it. What's the best part of competing?
The best part would be winning. I can say that winning is the best part, and just bonding with your teammates. And with basketball, scoring feels good too, and getting a stop.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay. All right. So just winning, right?
Right.
That's the end goal. Everybody want to win, right? Hit the highest pinnacle in your life, right? So, which brings me to this point. Now, if I do anything, motivation and podcasting, I love to listen to motivational speaking, right? On YouTube or some kind of music, and I won't say the names of those artists, but I'll like hip hop or maybe some gospel, maybe classical, maybe jazz. It depends how I'm feeling at that moment. So when you're about to compete, the biggest, let's say you're doing a big regional game or even a regular game, what type of music you listen to?
I have to listen to hip hop music, rap. I honestly say that to give me hype for the game. Be ready.
And do it work?
Yeah, it work.
Okay. You don't get too hype. Do it when you want to, knuckle your butt, so to speak, right? Just get in that mind game to be an assassin, hitting shots, right?
Right.
That's a good deal. So we mentioned the shots, right? And so what is your favorite shooting spot on the court? Is it the perimeter? Is it inside the paint? Is it a layup? Is it a three-pointer? Is it an 18-footer or a 12-footer? What?
I can say I like to do layups. I like to drive towards the basket when I hit the ball in my hand. not really an outside shooter.
Okay. All right, so you layups, right? The good thing about it, layups, you go into the paint, somebody hit you, and what they're called? Foul. If you made it, then what it is then? There you go. I like that. Okay, I like that. So when we look at this here, right, we say, well, we talked about your sports. We talked about how good you are in basketball. I know you ran track for some time too, correct?
Right.
So tell me a little more about your track.
With track, I can say it gets you in shape for what you need to do with all around sports. Like if you do basketball, other sports, it do get you in shape. But that's nerve-wracking too, because with the times and stuff, and you gotta really keep in track of your times, because you get a scholarship for track too. So yeah.
Okay, what did you run? 200, 400, relay?
When I first started track, I ran the 400 and the 100. But now in track, I just do the 200, 100, and I do a little bit of long jump now.
Okay. Have you pretty good at it? Pretty good to regionals?
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't go, but qualified.
That's good. You qualified though, right? That's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Keep practicing, right? So we talked about your sports. Now let's talk about these academics. Because I'm hearing that you're in all honors in high school, right?
Right.
Freshman in high school, you're in AB. You have AB classes. You're in AB program.
IB program.
IB, thank you. I stand corrected. IB program. So I never went to IB program. I was in regular. Had 1 or 2 honors, right? I went to honor courses. That was it. But you're IB, right? So there we go, family. I messes up too. I'm a normal Al. General. You know, I had 2 honors classes. That was it. But I wasn't in an IB program. So I'm very happy to sit down with this young lady to share with us a little more about that program. So when you receive your schedule, it says IB. How did it make you feel?
It made me feel good, but then I really thought over it and I was like, I really got to step up to the plate. And mind you, IB is nothing that you take for granted because those classes stack the work. And you really have to have stuff on time because if you don't, they just gonna submit it. They're not gonna give you no chances with it. If you don't have it in, you don't have it in.
Okay, I got you. Let me ask you a question. So when we talk about IB, right, and the sports, so I'm already thinking now that you're not trying to pay for college, you're trying to get a full ride in academics and or sports, correct?
Right.
That's a beautiful thing. That's your goal. Right. Do you know any colleges in mind? I know it's too soon, but any college ever in mind you want to go to?
I honestly don't. I mean, I've been to some colleges, or I've like drove past some. I've looked up some. Like I saw UCF. I saw like Oregon.
Okay.
University of Florida. I saw a lot of schools, but I was really looking for a school that like benefits women basketball and with my academics too.
Okay. So you still looking for that yet?
I'm still.
Okay. What major?
I don't know yet. Okay. I don't know yet.
Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. And so I work with a lot of young adults. So we have nursing, technology, or business. Those are the 3 main industries, my personal opinion, that's always thriving, right? As we just had the epidemic is recently, and the nursing, the healthcare industry was, everybody getting time and a half, right? Jobs always there. Technology, Zoom, that when, the face-to-face chatting and meeting, that platform became very big during that epidemic. See, I do more so, I focus on stocks. That's more like the business industry.
Right.
So, that unfortunately the stock market did take a hit on that, right? So my advice to you is just think of, look at it, what you're passionate about. If you like helping people out, healthcare may be the place for you. If you like technology savvy, well, hey, maybe go to, one of the major computer companies around here, right? If you like business, well, go to and try to be a CEO of your own company or of a company, right? Now, the good thing about it is that you have a good plan. You have an awesome plan that you want to push forward with it without paying out zero cent for the college, because your academics are going to speak for yourself. And if my mind served me correctly, and now I'm coming back to high school now, see, they come back to me every now and then. In the IB program, you can exceed over 4.0 GPA, right? Right. Good deal. So what's the highest now? You've been teaching me something. So what's the highest that you heard of?
The highest that I've heard of was one girl said like a 6 point something.
A 6 point something, right? Wow. A 6 point something. So my question to you, now we talked about the school, we talked about your athleticism. Now let's go into We talked about what motivates you as far as music, right? But what motivates you as far as family? What keeps you thriving?
It'll be with my mom and like my family, my mom, my grandma, and my uncles.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be with them.
I like that. Okay. And I gotta agree now. My mom, she really do motivate me. That's why I'm 35 and I still work like I'm trying to impress her, right? That's why I keep working. And I do agree with you that mother, something about those mothers are always full of, we feel as though we gotta make them happy. No matter how old we are, we gotta, make them happy, right? We glad that they provide for us. Our fathers too. I'm not trying to, go against those individuals, but our mother, I'm a mother's boy, so I very much so agree with you with that, the moms. So we got the mom, we got the grandmother, we got the uncles, we got the, your grandmother, and so that's all the individuals that motivate you. So we talk about the music, we talk about the family. Now the next question would be this, right? This is a big question. Do you know what generational wealth is? Yes, generational wealth. All right, so let me hear. What you think it is?
Wealth?
Generational wealth.
I feel like it has something to do with money, like the time of money, what's going on, like where money is producing.
Okay. All right, let me help you out. So generational wealth is, you want to have kids in the future? Okay, you want to give some kind of, you got uncles and cousins, right? All right, and brothers, all right? And sisters, all right? So you want to leave something back for them, right? Like a legacy. So generational wealth will not only impact your intermediate family, but also your brother's family, your sister family. So you're leaving something behind. It could be with knowledge. It could be tangible assets. It could be some kind of sports. You like basketball and track. You can train your, your nieces and nephews to, how to run faster or even play basketball better, right? So when we ask these questions, generational wealth, and this is Generation Z, right? Generation wealth, Generation Z is a combination of that because I want to teach Generation wealth to Generation Z population because you all is new entrepreneurs. You all is new go-getters, right? So I'm a millennial, so I'm about to lay it out, right? So I want to be able to teach you all how important this life is. So my question to you, right? We talked about, your friends. What type of friends you hang around with? You gotta make sure your friends be, keep you positive. If you're an IB and can very much so reach a 6.0 plus GPA, you must hang around some brainiacs. Yeah. Yeah? Pretty good crowd.
Yeah.
Well, okay, for the most. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I tell you, when I was in high school, I hang around with the nerds. I never was a jock. I never was a jock. I was hanging around the nerds, and I was trying to do things, that focus on school. When I was in Swiss Creek, I also went to Swiss Creek High School. I did dual enrollment with high school and ATC. I was computer programming, and so, at a point in time, I was able to see, okay, computer is always going to be the new it from here on out, right? This is back in 2005, 2008. So, and here it is, 21 century that the computer still is a factor. So when we talk about technology, and we're talking about, let me be straightforward with you. Social media. Do you broadcast your skill set on social media account?
It depends on what it is. Like with basketball, I had a few videos here and there during the game. Sometimes I'll post like a video of that day, but I won't keep it up for long.
Okay, I understand. Now I gotta ask one question for wrap it up. What's your favorite meal before the game?
Favorite meal?
Before you play, now not after you play. Before you play.
I can say it would be Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the original sandwich?
Nah, I had to skip the spicy sandwich.
All right, spicy sandwich. I think mine, before I do a conference, I gotta have like some fruit with strawberries or some fruit, like some water or coffee, straight black coffee. It increases my brain cells. Well, anything you want to say to the Jersey Z podcast? Family?
Focus on your work and just do good and don't get distracted with everything that's going on.
That's it, family. I tell you, we got the best of the best. We come around city to city, state to state, neighborhood to neighborhood, whether it be in person or on a Zoom platform. We're coming to you, and this is the superstar of this week, Ms. Zion Willis, future NBA, WNBA player,
If you got a lot of haters, throw your
and
hands
or
up.
scientist or business mogul in today's society. Thanks so much. Future billionaire, Generation Z.
They can do it like me. 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 They can hit me all they want, cause they know I am that guy. They gon' talk behind your back, spread my wheels and watch me fly. Go and get it, that's the motto, what you waiting for? Can't be scared.